I will teach you how to think correctly. The largest gap between successful and unsuccessful people in life is a thinking gap. I'm not talking about being smart. I'm not talking about IQ. I'm talking about how you think. How I think successful people think differently than unsuccessful people. Wise thinking leads to right level. Stupid thinking leads to wrong. With you, if you want to have a fulfilled life, you have to fill your mind correctly. Right now, you need to focus on today. And what I realize so many leaders don't understand is that truly today matters. And we underestimate what we could do tomorrow. We over exaggerate what we did yesterday, but we underestimate what we can do right now. Only time you have, the own time I have is now. So the question for all of us is, what am I doing with now? The great leader, they are present in the moment, and because of that they maximize the moment. So if you are attempt to take that far away glass with glass to get it back to the present moment, because today you are preparing to make tomorrow a success. Well, we all want to be motivated, and yet so many times we fail to find the secret of motivation. And so let me give it to you quickly. Just do it. Motivation is not the cause of action, it's byproduct of an action. There is a lot of difference. If I think motivation is a cause of action, my action, then I'm going to wait to be motivated before I do something. But if I realize that it's the byproduct of my action, that I will start doing something, and then guess what? Motivation will come up and sappy, and all of a sudden you feel good and you are glad you're doing it. You are saying, wow, that's truly wonderful. So let it be the byproduct. You like, don't let it be the foundation for the action that you take. Nothing comes to you until you commit yourself. Nothing comes to you if you're just going to try but you are not committed. Nothing comes to you if you're just thinking about it. It's not until you take the action step is it's not until you take the direction, do the things start to flow through you. But I'm saying, don't cheat yourself out of possibility of the potential that's on the other side of commitment. Stay with it long enough to find out if there is any fruit in it. You can do goal setting with a pencil, but you have to do go getting with your legs, and you got to take actions. And it's the action that separates us. The greatest gap in this world is the gap between knowing and knowing to. It's goal setting, doing, and the cool achievements. People that are knowledgeable about habits says that it's take 30 days for a habit to become a half. Now habits can be good and habits can be bad, and so over a period of time you can either be developing habits that are going to help, habits that are getting to hurt you. A people that grow develop habits that help. The great values of a people habit isn't you don't have to think that ability isn't you don't have to think about the best way. It's a habit. In other word, once you begin to over days and times and periods begin to practice something as good, after a while it's become automatic to you. It's become who you are. In fact, I'm always tell people, practice a good habit long enough to make it yours, and once it's yours, now it's automatically every day you will do what you should do often. I the expression that everything worthwhile is up to that fact. You have never heard someone talk about accidentally achievements. You have never heard someone that go to the top of the mountain and somebody asks him, how did you get there? The kind of look confused to say, I have no idea. The reason they know how they go there is because they had to walk all the way up to the mountain. Nobody left to that. There were no shortcuts, there were no elevators, there was no escalator. It's all efforts to get you to the top of the mountains. What I want to understand is that inspiration does a lot better than it's coupled with it. With inspiration, there are a whole lot of people, they want to be inspired in great things, but they don't want to do the hard work to achieve those great things. It's not either or, it's both. So I really trust today that you will just kind of roll up your sleeves, look at something you didn't haven't tackled for a while, dive in. You will be amazed that once after you do the work you get inspired. Don't wait to get inspired before you do the work.